past week has been huge for Illuvium. We had Permissionless over the weekend. We've had 3 big Medium articles come out. We have had heaps of character leaks, and we are only 1 week away from land sale. So stick with me and we'll dig into these stories plus heaps more. Alright, first story off the rank. Don't know how many of you would have known, but Permissionless was over the weekend. This is a big GameFi conference held in Florida, I think it was. At the minute 52 mark of this video, which I'll tag below, Kieran's up on stage just talking about the future of GameFi with a panel of 4 other experts, one of them being from Immutable X, one from Axie, and one from Gala Games. Really good listen. I just skipped through to here. You can listen to the whole thing, and by all means you will learn a lot, but just listening to this part for about the hour, chuck it on while you drive, great listen. So continuing on from that Permissionless YouTube video, today, only a couple of hours ago, they did an Luffy Talks with Illuvium and Immutable X. This goes even further into a deep dive of how Immutable X is going to onboard Illuvium into layer 2 and even layer 3 they're talking about now. So if you want to hear what the future holds for Illuvium and Immutable X, this is a great listen. I literally just listened back to it again. Obviously a lot of the stuff they talk about goes well over my head, but it's good to get these things in your brain, get them ticking in, so once the game comes around then you may have a small idea of how things are working. Most of it's all back end stuff, like when you tap your credit card on a thing. I don't know how that works. That's how I pay for things. That'll be like this: we're in layer 2 or layer 3, I want to buy that. Click buy. Everything happens in the background. That is what Immutable X is going to be doing for us. So 7 hours from now, May 27 at 4 o'clock my time, Illuvium's going live. Regions explored. I wish I was going to be awake for this because I'd love to be there live asking questions. If you watch this before that comes out, set the time, get in there, ask all your questions, because things like this is where you get the biggest answers for any questions you have. Doesn't even need to be about regions. You ask a question, usually whoever's hosting this will be straight back at you as someone, or there's someone in the chat that has an answer to what you want. Alright, so we've had 3 major Medium articles come out this week. This is our third, lots of threes, this is our third region in 3 weeks that they've released for us, the Halcyon Sea, I think that's how it's pronounced. Again, they've got a bit of a outlook on the whole region and then broke it down into the separate areas. Like, this just is amazing. It amazes me every week what they come out with. It has literally gotten better and better every week they've released this. Like, you've got your animated lookout of the whole thing with pictures of each area within the region. Pretty much I'd say they're screenshots from the game. They look so polished and amazing. Like, I'm guessing you'll find mainly water alluvials in this spot. Again, as you go down, it gives you a bit of a blurb on each of the areas within the region. I'll link this below so you can read at your own leisure. Medium article number 2 is on Chainlink. They are going to be the ones that help accurately price the digital land on Illuvium, because obviously Ethereum and ILV fluctuate and defluctuate over the course of the 3 days of the sale. So they're going to use Chainlink to verify the price at any given moment, so it is fair for everyone and we're not getting duped. So it's a pretty quick read. It only says 4 minutes. It's pretty cool just to see how they're onboarding other companies to help them with the sale, so their sale doesn't go down the drain. And then number 3 is again their Immutable X deep dive. This is their security with speed. How their backends are going to be working. How are my assets going to be safe? Again, it's only a 2-minute read. I'll link it below with the other ones. Alright, next up we got a quick one, just the council and governance modifications. Someone put up to change 3 little things, modify the epoch length to 6 months. I like this, 3 months seems a bit too short. Council payments made him stablecoin USD instead of ILV. ILV seems to fluctuate a little bit too much for him. And the official governance forum on the Illuvium website, I think this would be great. I think it would keep it a lot more in order and sectioned off for everyone to go and find. So continuing on from the governments, nominations are closed. Voting begins on the 28th of May till the 2nd of June. If you are a staker or a token holder, you can vote, and I suggest that you go and vote for who you believe will be great on the council. This is going to be a huge 3 or 6 months, depending on how that vote goes before. You've got land sales, you've got Illuvitars, you've probably got the release of the game. So this next epoch is probably one of the most important coming up. So go and make your vote count. We'll go through a couple more Discord snapshots that I've taken here. Kieran, if you haven't seen, but land sales been pushed back a few hours. I think it was 4 hours. This isn't a delay. It's nothing like that. It is literally just so when they release it, there's going to be more people there, more people wanting to buy. This is better for everyone. RevDiz will go through the roof because more people will be buying. I'm pretty sure this helps the English auction. Should go through the roof a lot quicker. So don't be hesitant about them delaying it. This is a good thing. And then a quick one, another 1,500 tonight. I'm pretty sure 1,500 more people are going to get into private beta, either that last night, tonight, or over the next couple of days. Good luck to everyone that gets in there. And last one from Discord that I've cropped out. So this little blue boy that I got above us here, he was released. He is a free-to-play tier 0 Illuvial. Name is Doka, however you want to say it. And as you can see from this little thread here, there is 4 others. So there's going to be 5 tier 0s, 1 of each class, as you can see this way down the bottom here. So having these 5 champs, all different classes, means that if someone wants to free to play, they can come in, they can catch them all, they can catch a few of each one, they can build their own deck, and they can actually get a really good feel of the game before they might want to actually jump in and pay some money to play the game. So we're going to go through a quick stroll of the character leaks section of the Discord. As you can see, these 3 mighty fine lynxes were leaked a few days ago, and by golly gosh are they amazing. Look at the absolute detail in the fur and the colouring, and just every single thing about these is perfect. They could not have done a better job. Everyone has been frothing on these. If you have not seen this, you have been living under a rock. As we scroll down, they've put out more pictures of the just overworld. Like, look how intricate the designs are. I think this is from Halcyon Sea, maybe, because of the water. Don't hold me to that, but it's just amazing. Look how big, like this obelisk is huge compared to you. Think about how high these mountains are going to be. You're going to be jetpacking and jumping all the way up to the top of that. That's awesome. Just got a few things for the water, a few concepts. This looks amazing. Hopefully it loads quickly. The fusion, they're obviously still working on this, trying to make it as close to the gameplay trailer as possible, but that pixelation joined together, so do this spiral, and then when he comes out, he'll do his roar, or he'll do whatever. Like, they are putting so much effort into this. So some really early images from a frosty zone here, and then we have tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 land. How they're going to look when they're, say, I don't think that's fully done. That'll be close to fully done. But again, it just looks so beautiful. I'm pretty keen to either get one on Crimson Waste and then Crystal Shores. This one because of the Illuvials, this one because pink, and how good this look is just next level. So last up is the lighting of the board. So they've got endless opportunities here. As you can see, this is just a standard square and an X. Then they've got circles and whatever. They could start writing things here. They can just do whatever they want. Endless opportunities. So we'll head over to social media now. We'll start on Kieran's Twitter. And he got a Spartan Squiz rug. How good does this look? I can't wait for there to be merch accessible for everyone. I will definitely be buying some sort of merch with my favourite Illuvials on it. I cannot wait. The ideas that they will come up with will literally be endless. Another good revenue source for them. It just hits home on how good this company is. Already looking into merch, and the game isn't even released yet. Alright, so next up we got Roger Van de Bleek. Hopefully I said your name right. Sorry if I didn't. He's the lead concept artist for Illuvium. I will link his Twitter below because this is the first time his Twitter has featured on Illuvinews. Here we have Tiktaalik. Don't know if that's correct, but sounds right to me. He is a part of Set 2 of the Illuvials. I can't believe that Set 2 is done already and Set 3 is on their way. This is so exciting. But anyway, just looks so refined. And then if we go right up to the top, we got another one. I'm pretty sure he's on Set 2 as well. Unsure of the name of him. So I'll go quickly over to Grant's Twitter. As you see here, Grant is moving away from Twitter. So if you want to stay up to date with new stuff outside of the character leaks in the Discord, you need to go over to his Instagram and follow him there, which we're going to quickly scroll through here. He's obviously the art guy, the art Warwick, we'll call him. Everything that he posts is just leaks of bits of art, like little eggs, parts from Illuvium 0, Crimson Waste. This is why I want land there. This looks amazing. I love pink and purple, and this is right down my alley. Really early spots from one of the areas. They must be building a new building. He doesn't really give much detail on what the photos are. Tier 1, 3 and 5, which we've already gone through. A couple of Illuvials, our Lynxes, and some photos we've already seen before. But if you've got Instagram, go over and follow him. He does not disappoint on the art side. We'll go over to Andrew Wall's crypto account. This is after they were Permissionless. Just a little insight of where he believes Illuvium is. He thought we were early in the metaverse. He was wrong. We're pre-mortal goo level early. So we are like the first bacteria on Earth. That is how early we are into the scene. This can be good, can be bad, but I think it is the best thing. We are going to emerge as the face of blockchain games. Alright, we'll finish up on our good friends at InfoAlluvials Twitter. They've got a quick little infographic here of the different textures for each land in which region. This should help you pick which land you want. As I said, Crystal Shores and Crimson Waste are probably my two that I'll go to, and then third would probably be Shard Bluff Labyrinths. Well, that's hard to say. But anyway, get over there. Gives you a good outlook on what you might like. Go to the next one. We updated our When Land infographic to provide the community a visual aid to help you during the land sale. This is a great little visual aid. I've done a video probably a week ago on land. Videos are obviously 10 minutes. You can look at this in your own leisure, and it will give you pretty much all the information that I gave you in the 10 minutes. So I'll link that up above if you want to watch that as well. So next one, the release of the patch notes for the auto battler for anyone that was in there. There was an update last night. It stopped me from recording and getting a video out yesterday, but it was worth it because the update is great. They implemented the hyper system, so if you are putting a water alluvial against a fire alluvial, the water will gain hyper and then it will attack faster, and then depending on what class, as you can see here, depending on what class, it will also get a different bonus. This has added another layer into the auto battler and has made it a lot harder. They also gave mastery points for the weapons and armors, which also made it a little bit harder. Right, PSA for anyone planning to participate in the land sale next week, you need a Metamask wallet. So if I was you, I would start organizing that now. So you have it done, you know how Metamask work, get it in your Chrome browser, and then link it to the relevant places that you need to, and start getting your coins into that wallet now. You don't want to be fluffing around next Thursday going, oh no, where's my money? How do I get it in Metamask account? Get it done now. Be early. So last piece of news, but it's still a really big piece of news. Limited blueprints will be available in early alpha version of Illuvium 0. As you can see here, Lucius confirmed that in the early alpha version of Illuvium 0, blueprints will be available and earned and kept. So if you are in early alpha, you get first pick, or you get first chance at getting blueprints and seeing how they work. Hopefully I get in, crossing my fingers. In open beta version of Illuvium 0, that's when fuel will stay and will be live for everyone. I'm so pumped for this. Land sale next week. Let's get it, baby. thanks everyone for listening. That was the wrap up of the week. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next week, ready for land sale.